Hello, my friends. J.R. Dukes here with jrdukes.com. I appreciate you joining me and welcome to the J.R. Dukes Law channel. Today, I have an email from a lady that writes me. She's like, J.R., what if your home is on 0.56 acres within the city limit? Well, I got the answer for you. First, we're talking about one of my favorite subjects to talk about, which is the beautiful, lovely, unlimited Florida Homestead Exemption that is in the state of Florida exclusively. It is in our Constitution. It is found in Article 10, Section 4 of the Florida Constitution. And what makes this so cool is that you can come to Florida, you can buy a property, and with very limited exceptions, very limited rules, you can protect an unlimited. Are you running from creditors? Did you make a mistake? Have you been sued for malpractice? Did you pee someone off and they sue the living bleep out of you? Well, you need to come to the great state of Florida. You can sell everything, convert it to cash, run on down here and buy yourself a property and protect it. It's for an unlimited amount of money. So you just got to follow a few simple rules. So this young lady right here, listen, if you live inside a municipal city limits, you need to make sure the property is 0.5 acres or less. Again, the amount of the value of the property does not matter. It's got to be 0.5 acres or less inside a municipality, or 180 acres or less if it's like in an unincorporated area, basically farmland. Or actually, my property is just outside the city of Zephyr Hills, so I have 0.5, my property is 0.85 acres, and it's protected. If I was just a little ways north, then I would be in a situation where I couldn't have bought this property because I would not be afforded a full homestead exemption on this property, and I will only buy property that I can fully protect with the beautiful Florida homestead exemption. Now, you might ask, well, okay, it's 0.56. The limit is 0.5. How can this sweet young woman come to Florida and buy a property? And what happens if she does and it's not fully protected under the Florida homestead? Well, what they do is they will put it on what's called a pro-rata basis. In other words, you simply take 0.56 acres, subtract 0.5 acres that's protected. Basically, 6% of the property can be foreclosed on by a PO'd judgment creditor. So if you have a judgment creditor, you probably want to find another piece of property that meets these size requirements. In this example that I just stated, let's pretend that you bought a house that's $200,000 and the creditor really wants to stick it to you. So they decide to foreclose. At the end of the day, the creditor can walk away with 6%, which is, by my math, $12,000, put it in their pocket, and then the rest of it should be put in your pocket. But at the end of the day, you lose your house, and that is not a good thing, so don't do that. It's real simple. I'm not going to say the name of the person that sent me the email, but sweetheart, find another property. Welcome to Florida, by the way. It's a great place to live. We have the friendliest, most wonderful, friendly debtor judgment district in the world. There is no place better than Florida. Florida has the most friendly judgment debtor place to live in the world. It does not get any better than Florida. It is a utopia. If you're a doctor, for example, and you have really busted you know what for your entire life, and God forbid you had a malpractice claim and it exceeded the amount of insurance you have and you at risk for losing everything, don't worry about it. Come on to Florida and do what I just said. Buy a Florida homestead. It is a wonderful thing to take advantage of. I do appreciate you joining me today. Always remember, friends, to have that free mind and never give up. Coming to you from beautiful Zephyr Hills, Florida, I am J.R. Dukes.